I'm out here crying in the corner of my bedroom right now, y'all. The Kia Stinger, they discontinued it. The dust has settled. They told us last year, December, whatever. I say last year like it was a long time ago. That was like literally 6 days ago. Anyway, so yeah, the Stinger is discontinued, but that doesn't mean that the Stinger can't live long, because we got a ton of people out here still loving the platform. What that means for the car and future modding, I don't know. The market will take us in whatever direction it takes us, but let's start from the beginning. 2011 Frankfurt Auto Show, Kia released their GT concept. It was a 4-door rear-wheel drive with suicide doors. Ooh, I wish I had suicide doors in my car. Anyway, it had a 3.3 liter engine and it had 390 horsepower, which that's pretty badass. I wish ours came with a little bit closer to 400 horsepower, but that's okay. Anyway, you can make it that way with mods. Fun fact though, the GT concept ended up being the basis of the Kia K9 and obviously the Kia Stinger. With the GT concept, it was a showstopper. People didn't know that Kia was gonna come out with something like this, and they're like, what? Kind of blindsided by it. And then prior to the Stinger being released in 2014, the Detroit Auto Show, they had what they called the GT concept. It was a 2-door vehicle. It had a 3.3 liter turbocharged engine, but 315 horsepower, manual transmission, 6-speed. It looked pretty cool too. Not sure where they went with that, but obviously if you fast forward to 2017, when Kia came out with this Stinger, with the official model year being 2018, you can see from 2011, 2014, they were doing some work at Kia headquarters. So with the 2018 Kia Stinger being officially released, it came in a few trims. It had 2 options in terms of power. So you had a 2-liter engine that put out 252 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. And then you had the 3.3 liter turbocharged engine that had the 365 horsepower and 370 pound-feet of torque. Kia didn't really come out with anything like that. It was all economy cars, and they're trying to kind of erase their reputation of being a bad, ugly Korean vehicle. And I'm pretty sure they did that because they are high up in sales with everything across the brand for Kia, including Hyundai. I mean, Hyundai doing their thing. Hyundai is the parent company of Kia. Fun fact again. So those options, the 2 liter and the 3.3 liter options were from 2018 to 2020. Then they had a minor refresh in 2021 where they upgraded to a 2.5 liter turbocharged engine that had 300 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque. And then they had a slight boost in power in the 3.3, where they boosted it up a few horsepower to 368 horsepower and 376 pound-feet of torque. But enough with that. This is what you came for. Kia, killing us softly, man. You're discontinuing the Stinger. So 2023 is the last model year for the Stinger. They're going to release 1,000 Tribute Edition units in North America, actually worldwide, according to Kia. So it's going to be limited run, still the same 3.3 liter engine, 368 horsepower, 376 pound-feet of torque. And it's going to come with new upgrades, new color options, and a WASP badge on the headrest and little badges around the car, the exterior of the car. With that, the numbers are going to be numbered on the door sill. So 1 out of 1,000 or whatever it is. So you guys can't fake it, okay? I'm not gonna be out here with my 2018 faking that I got a Tribute Edition. Out of here. But yeah, sadly, they're discontinuing it. I understand though, the market isn't really asking for 4-door sedans just that go hard. They're really looking for SUVs, crossovers, that kind of thing, something a little bit more fuel efficient. I feel like that's always going to be a thing. My wish for the Tribute Edition would have been a little bit more power, maybe, you know, maybe put a 5.0 from one of the Genesis G80s in there. But for research and development wise, I totally understand it's just not cost effective, but it would have been cool. Now, if you're still looking for a production vehicle like this Stinger that's still in production, go over to Genesis and you can get the G70. The G70 is the Stinger's cousin, if you want to call it that. It has the same powertrain, all-wheel drive. It just has a little bit more luxury, so you're still able to go ahead and get that current production value in a Genesis G70. With the Genesis G70s, it's not a hatchback though. It has a regular trunk, still 4-door, and a lot of fun. Side note, you guys think that the Stinger might be the new Supra? How the MK4 Supras, when they were done, it was kind of cheap to buy, but then the market 10, 15 years later, it's just skyrocketed because everyone wanted them, and then they were going for over $100,000. I mean, call me crazy, but you might see that. You never know. It just depends on how the market reacts to all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna be over here in the corner crying, okay, that my Stinger is no longer in production anymore. That's okay. I hope they use the nameplate for something cooler, maybe a hydrogen powered vehicle. I'm not too fond of electric vehicles. I think they're cool, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be the future just yet. So with that, I appreciate you guys for liking and subscribing. I'm gonna continue to put this content out there for 2023. And until next time, peace.